I'm almost at midterm, and I'm just, can we not do a quiz tomorrow, please? I mean, can we not, please? Alright? I am not in the mood for quizzes. Alright? You know what? Whatever. It's fine right there. This isn't a great thumbnail, but like, I don't care. You know what I really want to do? You know how I love Junkenstein's Revenge. Mostly because, you know, I was trying to figure out why I like Junkenstein's Revenge, because it's just like a defense game, and I'm actually a big fan of those. It's the first Halloween. This was the first event.
That you did way back in yonder days.
This was the first mode I came into. So that is. But no, I think the main reason. I get to play Hanzo, but that's it again. The main reason
that's not the main reason.
Is that they are one of the only people, like group, you know, whatever organization, Halloween thing, that has Frankenstein as the scientist, even though he
not the monster.
And not the monster. They call the monster the creature, or the monster, I can't remember what they call it. And I'm like,
so
yes.
They're the only actually accurate group?
Yes. Because even Weird Al messes that up. It's like Frankenstein isn't, well, I mean, he is a monster, but not in that kind of sense.
He's not the monster. He is a monster, to be sure, but not the monster.
Alright, let's just do normal.
There's a difference!
Yeah, because I was like, I always try to figure out
why you love it.
I just hope my professor doesn't ask me, so how was the result? Because I'll be like, well, nothing showed up, which is good. It's good.
On the other hand, that's bad.
I mean, it doesn't mean I have, well, no, I was really worried that I have celiac, which means I would have to avoid gluten. And I'm not about that life.
Sinky.
But I don't. And so I'm like, well, what else is there?
We don't know what I got, but you know.
And now my doctor's probably going to be like, oh, it's going to be fine. And I was like, well, no, you can't tell me that.
You can't tell me that.
Now, you have said I have unexplained anemia, okay? Alright? That's not something you know me. I can just say, oh, okay, it's fine. No, that's not how it works. Okay, now I'm gonna be like, I obviously have a brain tumor that is taking my iron and vitamin D. Obviously. No, and I'm like, Dr. D, how far do we want to go? I mean, do we want to check, you know, my kidneys, my bladder, make sure everything?
Every organ in the body.
Every organ in my body is good? I mean, because that's like where I want to go. I mean, I don't care if it costs money. I mean, I do.
Insurance, like, why are you doing all of this?
Because now I'm like, I'm obviously dying.
Well, I mean, we're all dying, but yes. It's okay, Sinky. If you die, I've still got the plan down. I will cut your body in half and bury one and cremate the other.
Yes. Thank you. I actually completely forgot about that.
Ultimate is ready.
I saw a huge lizard with wings not far from here. Anybody know what that's called?
A dragon!
Oh, the look on your face. I'm dying.
I don't get it. The dragon, though. Where exactly did you see it?
Betty White was trending today. No context.
Wait, what?
Betty White was trending on Twitter today. And I was like,
okay, did you say something?
No, it's just people are like, wow, she's turning 100 in 96 days. And I was like, really, people, really? And I no, the best part is that no, because this was after, because I was checking Twitter, and an author.
See, this is why I both like that when Twitter sometimes adds description for trends, but then doesn't add it for others.
An author of a childhood, I mean, Hatchet. Do you remember the book Hatchet? Anyway,
Yeah.
so he wrote of several books, you know, about, you know, survival, like fiction books about. Well, he passed away, and I was like, oh dang, like he was like, I like read a lot of his books. Dang, that's sad. And then I saw Betty White, and I was like, don't you dare. Today is not the day.
Betty White's immortal. She'll never die.
The Reaper was cursed, bound as a
No, it's just funny because everyone's like, Betty White's okay, and then somebody I follow on Twitter was like, oh my goodness, I was so worried. And I was like, oh good, thank goodness she's okay. That's good. I was like, I don't think I could have handled that today.
Betty White is clearly immortal and cannot die.
People are giving love to Final
See,
Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, because of reasons.
They
I will say why later.
No, they reached like 25 million or something like that.
Here he is, the Koopo Man himself. As I am now going to explain to Sinky, it is a cause for celebration today, isn't it, Nathan? Because, Nathan, tell Sinky what 14 did.
We reached a lot of people.
Fear, what's
did.
up?
We reached a lot of money.
We passed 24 million players. We passed 24 million players. Now, for context, someone actually shared this fact. For context of just how many people we've gained over the last 4 years, when Stormblood came out in 2017, so 4 years ago, we only had 10 million people. Now we have 14 million, or 24
I know,
24 million. So
this
14
is
million
Final
in 4
Fantasy 14
years.
is their most successful Final Fantasy, and I was like, well, no, duh, it's been going on for so long.
It is now the most profitable. It is now the most profitable Final Fantasy in the entire series. It is now the most profitable. Well, you don't know, duh. 14 gets active updates, and yeah, it does. But then factor in Final Fantasy X's been released like 7 different times on different systems.
I know, but like with
Final Fantasy 7's been released a million times.
You're never gonna get anything new.
But you know, I mean,
like, are we
it's not
really
a
that
fair
surprised?
comparison. Like, it was only a matter of time before they
Done to
said
play
14
Fury,
was
I'm
the most
sweet.
profitable.
I mean, this is
Because
why I
it's
don't.
the only one that receives active updates.
This is why when I like talking about my favorite Final Fantasy game, I cannot put 14 in.
Be the most profitable.
This is why when I do compare what's my favorite Final Fantasy, I never count 14
because it's like not
my
fair.
favorite. Yeah, but it's not fair. It gets active updates. I love Shadowbringers.
Hey, it's like you know,
Unfortunately,
it's like
no one else
4
gets a
different
Shadowbringers in a game. So this is why I always say 6 is my favorite, but 14 is my favorite. But without counting 14, because it is a multiplayer.
What would be
Like, it gets
my
active
favorite?
updates. 6 is my
Okay,
favorite.
13 2 bias aside.
We used to play before. Yeah, I remember you.
But yes, it is the most profitable series, the thing for the series now. I'm like, are we really surprised though? Because like this was kind of just a matter of time.
No, but somebody shared an article, like 2 articles, like screenshots of an article after, you know, when Final Fantasy 14 first came out, and it was a disaster. And then said like, you know, now recently where it's, you know, one of the best MMORPGs, and I was like, you know, like if anyone is looking, Daisy Ridley is getting completely random, but getting a lot of hate for like a rumor apparently, and I was like, leave Daisy Ridley alone, okay?
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Yeah, they
We're having to make that movie.
Hey, it's based off a rumor. Like she apparently like ran over somebody when she was 16 or something like that.
I mean, who hasn't?
And they're really coming after her, and I was like, we don't know if it's true. And then they're like, well, yeah, because of her bad acting. And I was like, leave that woman alone.
Anything.
Leave that poor woman alone.
It's not the actress.
No,
it's not the actor's fault that
anyway,
Star Wars
I got
is bad.
sidetracked. But like, if you're, you know, that 14 is like sort of like a Cinderella story. But like, if you want to become make a successful video game, that
You
will,
can look at
especially in
14's story.
MMO. Look at
You can look at 14's
14.
development story.
Look at what 14.
Actually, it's funny.
Because I mean, it really is kind of inspirational.
Yes, it went from being the game that pretty much killed Square Enix to being
Well, I mean,
the
it's
most
like kind of
profitable
like
game to them.
inspirational to a little bit because it goes to show
But,
sometimes destroying.
Not this year. I want to say last year. In
But
interview,
yeah, okay, that's
with
fine.
one of Warframe's developers. One of Warframe's top developers actually loves 14. She plays it on the side, as well as playing Warframe. Said because Warframe also had a bit of a troubled launch, and now it's successful. So that they looked at 14, what it did right, and we're like, okay, if they can fix it, we can fix our game too. And so
Yeah,
they
because sometimes
put in the effort. Lo and behold,
sometimes
here we are.
destroying
Warframe's a
or
successful
completely
game now.
starting over. And plus, I don't think they
Sometimes
14
it works
ever
out. When you've
forgot
got the
what they came
leadership-
from. You know, like
No.
this
Oh,
no,
is
you
like
see
where
they
we
would never.
started. This is where we started, and you know we're not going to like pretend that it was it was all going so planned. You know, it was going perfect. This is exactly what we know. No,
Is
that's
it-
not what they did.
Now, my favorite, the CEO was like, okay, so the game was bad or bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It sucked. It sucked.
No, and that's
my
okay.
bad.
No, I remember doing a
They
paper.
were honest, and then they were willing to put the effort in to fix it.
No, I remember doing a paper once,
Albeit
and it was an
crazily at the
awful
time,
paper. It was an awful paper, and so then when I had to, it was my first draft of it, and so then for my second draft, we had to tell like what we fixed, and I was like, for this paper, I completely restarted because it was trash.
I restarted because it
I
sucked.
had everything, and I deleted it all, and I've never looked back since.
Almost burned.
Why did I do it? Because it was trash and it wasn't working. Yes. Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah. I was like, this is trash, and my professor's like, wow, I really admire you doing that. Not a lot of people can do that. And I was like, it was trash. Like,
It was bad, man. It was bad. Not a lot of people
My
admitted that their work was
worst
bad.
writing.
Yeah, my work was bad, though.
it was my worst writing.
It was bad, man. It was
I
bad.
don't remember where I left my Fantasia.
You got one still? You sure you still have one?
I'm sure I did. Or did I accidentally do that for Ether, which I was going to do for Bun Boy anyways, but still.
I think you did both, because I remember you distinctly
Yeah.
telling me this while you were doing it. You were like, I'm gonna do both of them.
Or did I leave it? Did I leave it in the Chocobo?
Perhaps.
Have I lost the Fantasia?
I lost my Fantasia. I still have my Fantasia. See,
You wanna get it?
now I have a Fantasia on Capway, and I'm like, I'm never gonna use it because he's staying Capway.
The only Fantasia I know is Disney Fantasia, so I'm like really confused as
Okay,
to what
that's-
you're talking about.
Fantasia is the real life money thing in game where you pay to trade your character,
Like, what are you talking about?
like character race, etc. Because that's a lot of work on the server, and you have to spend money to do that. You do get one free one. Actually, technically, you can get two
Yeah, everyone gets one for
without
pri-
having to
what's
buy
the
this
second
full
one?
thing. If you buy the digital upgrade to Heavensward Collector Edition, the digital upgrade, you do
No.
get a Fantasia with that, but that's also $30.
Yeah, that's not
40.
really cost efficient.
And that's not really cost efficient. I mean, you get other stuff, of course. But you don't just get the Fantasia, but
Fio,
still.
what's your PSN?
Huh. I
Gotcha.
guess I
Did you
have.
lose a Fantasia?
Or maybe I
invite
just never got it.
Okay, Koopo, I have a solution.
Well,
Are you on right now?
chat.
I have
You
an
have one
idea.
Fantasia?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I have an idea to help you figure out if you have one or not. Hang on one second. I gotta find mine.
Oh, you're gonna type it into the chat, then I can go search
I'm gonna
for
put
item?
it in, and you can hit
Who is
search,
that?
and then you
I
can hit
don't-
search
I
with
don't
it.
know him.
But let me find it first. Where did I put mine? Is the
I
real
love
question.
Junkenstein.
Where's Catboy's Fantasia at?
Catboy's Fantasia.
And there it is.
Right, I'm also clearing out some of the stuff in my inventory, considering I got it from Crafter.
What? What in the world is going on?
Or not Crafter,
He's talking to me.
fishing.
No, in chat.
Search for item.
It'll tell you if you have one or where it is.
What is going on?
I could have sworn you did it.
Displaying latest
Sure, but-
results.
What?
Saddlebag, 0, and Death Not, and myself not. I guess I
And
didn't
it says
grab it.
title item 0. Oh, I guess you didn't then.
Okay.
Alright. Well, time to log off and come back. Or it would be exit game, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would.
Haha, oops. I truly thought you got both of them, but I
So,
did not.
yesterday, in sociology.
Ooh.
No. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Nadu.
My
You get to learn
table
about
mate.
Freud?
My table
Oh,
mate.
Nadu.
Tale begins in Adler's room.
He's probably a freshman because this is intro, and he was like, "So, what'd you get on your paper?"
Against the man
And I said B plus.
Junkenstein.
And he goes, "Oh, really?" And I was like, "Yeah, what'd you get?" An A.
Well, good for you.
And I was like, I hate my life.
I hate my life.
No way.
Why do you think he was grading you so harshly? And I was like, I don't care. I just
can
want to
teach you
stop talking about this.
Our ways.
Okay, I was like,
Young
I don't need this
We
in
could
my
also
life.
get
Thank you,
Curse
though.
Chaser, but also, I don't really like Alexander that much, so...
I was like, I don't need this. But anyway, Nathan, we're talking about structural functionalism, and it is so
yeah.
That is a
basic.
topic.
Yeah. It's basically, literally, this is the way.
And we spent about 40 minutes going over different parts of social institutions and what they do to make up society. And I was like, do we really need to talk about this?
You look like a man who's seen a
Yes.
few
Is
battles.
it that complex? Because he goes, yeah, this is really
Extremely.
hard. This is really hard. And I was like, oh my god, shoot me now. No, because then I had to leave before the discussion, but we were doing a discussion, and it was like, what was the first social institution to go down due to COVID, and then how did other social institutions fall after? And then the
government.
last question was, how will society act post-COVID-19? I was like, bold of you to assume we
really
will
have
have a post-COVID-19. That is
Bold of you to
really,
assume.
I mean, because right now, that's a lot of faith in people, and I just don't see us ever getting past this.
Yeah, it's just gonna go Mad Max at this point.
And tweeted a tweet the other day saying something if you wanted to get groceries like that, and they put it before times that you're out of luck or something. I was like, I like how we're now referring to pre-2020 as the before times.
Yes.
I was like, bold of
Before.
you to really assume that we
No.
will be getting
Bold
out of
of you to
post-COVID. 'Cause
assume
I don't see
we
it
are
anytime
never
soon.
getting out of here.
Apocalyptic shows or movies.
See,
how they have
estimates
flashbacks
were
to
like
normal
scientists,
life.
but
Yes.
maybe we'll be out of it this year. You know, next year will be sort of their turn to normalcy. And then some people cracking, some people did not.
Literally.
We're never gonna be free, y'all. This is our life from now
I
on.
was like, really? That's really bold of you to assume that we are getting out of
This is
post-COVID.
bold of you to assume we will ever have
We're on
freedom
Zalira,
in our
right?
lives. Yes, we are in Zalira.
Like, it's very
Well,
bold of you
technically, I'm
to
on
assume
Diablo
that we
right now,
are
but yes.
getting out of post-COVID, because I definitely do not see us getting out of post-COVID.
Now
But
we're
I
doomed. We're
I
stuck
tend
here
to be a
forever.
cynic, but you know.
Hey, man. In this case, that's not so bad. Because I don't see us ever getting out of this.
No, Kristen, if I do die, I want you to sell what you can to the black market. Probably
Okay.
not my eyes, unless you want to say these are fantastic eyeballs. I mean, if you have to lie,
I will
lie.
lie. It's already the black market, so it's not like they're gonna question it.
What are they
sell
gonna do?
my
Turn me
brain.
into the police?
Sell my
What are they
brain
gonna do? Turn me into the
some
police? Yeah, this person
institution that
lied
wants to
about
know
what they were
about
selling
brain.
me. Okay, where were they selling it to? The black market.
No,
Ah.
one of the funny things I saw was like anime police, and it's like, oh no, I'm being robbed by the police. Oh yeah, who you gonna call? The police? Huh?
Who you gonna call, huh? Hello, police. This person on the black market. Wait, no, I can't tell you about that. No, wait.
1, 3, 4, 1, and 2.
Worst kind there is.
I don't know who this number is from. Da 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 do. But what if that car insurance I have?
Yeah, I keep getting so many scam emails. I have so many scam emails.
It's not even funny.
And one of them was like, Moderna survey for money. You know, you take it, and I was like, well, alright, this would be more believable if it had been close to the time where I got my Moderna vaccine, but that was months ago.
And another thing is, whatchamacallit, apparently there's actually been a huge wave of like mega scams going on for like no particular reason right now.
I mean,
It's
sometimes like that's
people
sad,
will fall
but
for
like
them.
people are really stupid falling for them.
People
I'm
will
sorry.
fall for them. That's why people will fall
Exploit
for
the
them.
old. Is it go?
I mean, yes, unfortunately it's usually the old people that suffer, but also, come on, use some common sense. Like, that person, do you even have car? Do you have a car? How can you have car insurance?
Surely, Dr.
No, another person
favorite
from
one.
Iowa is calling me, and I'm like, am I just gonna block Iowa? Is that like what I need to do now?
Iowa is dead to me.
Cause I already blocked one number from Iowa, and I was like getting another number. I was like, I could have sworn I blocked this.
You have angered Iowa. They will come for you now. All 500 of
No,
them.
no, it's the
I wanted
University
to
of
be
Iowa
like, wow,
coming
people
back
live
at
in
me.
Iowa, but like, I know someone who lives in Iowa,
It's
so like, I
because
can't make the
because
joke.
People live
the
in Minnesota.
University of Iowa is coming after me because I always like, you know, you have nothing in your city or state when the best thing you can offer in your college brochure is that you are a few hours away from Chicago and a few more hours away from Minneapolis. Like that's when
If
you know
want
you
to
have
run
nothing.
away, you can run.
That's when you know you have
If
nothing.
you want to run away, here's some good spots to run too.
Or a very good point, the fleet
You
of
want to
Canada.
run away
and
from
you
our
can go
college?
fly.
Here's where you could run.
Like that's when you know you have
Here are
nothing.
the other places you can go to.
Here's some, you want to attend our college? Well, here's some other places you could also look forward to visiting if you want to drive for a few hours.
But please don't actually go to them.
But please don't go there because then you might leave us.
And never come back.
At that point, you may say, well, maybe I should just attend college somewhere else.
No, it'll just be like North Korea. You don't get to leave.
No, because when I was looking at the university,
You
I mean, granted,
stay here.
I was never gonna go to University of Iowa, but you know, I was like, well, I mean, I might as well just go somewhere in the cities then. Sorry.
You may as well go somewhere else. There are 1,000 better places you could go.
I was like, oh, okay. That's probably what it is. It's probably Iowa coming after me. They're like, you dare disrespect our
Sovereignty.
state.
All
How dare
500
you.
members of Iowa will now attack.
With their pitchforks and corn.
All the members will now be embarking on a journey to attack you.
They will attack one city at a time. Expect waves of 3
Oh
to 10
my
people.
goodness, so I don't know if you actually, if you've been paying attention, but, oh boy, Star Trek, he played Captain Kirk.
Both of you to assume I'm paying attention.
It's Captain Kirk, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, so somebody from Star Trek who played Captain Kirk back in the day, he went to space.
Neat.
Okay?
The oldest dude in space, right?
Yeah, the oldest dude in
Is that what we're
space.
talking about?
And do you want to know what he said to everyone?
Go to
What did
space.
he say?
He's like, everyone should go to space if they can.
Oh my goodness! I was joking!
And everyone's like, wow, I
Sir.
really wish I could.
Oh yes. That space thing. Sounds neat.
Sir,
All better.
Like, read the
Sir.
room here, read the room, read the room. Most of us are not millionaires who can go to space. Okay, read the
Sir,
room.
please.
He was like, it was such a great experience. Yeah, I'm sure it was, but like, keep it to yourself.
Must be nice.
I am.
It must be nice having the ability
Yeah.
to go to space, you know, with
I
your
would
X
love
amount
to.
of
I would love to go to
hours.
space. I'm a huge space
X
nerd. I
amount of
would
money.
love to go to space.
I know, I would love to go to
Alas.
space, but everyone's like, you know
Alas.
what, I don't think I can, you know, A, because I have a job, B, I don't have the money.
I don't think I could manage. You know, I have a life. I have a life,
But don't
sir.
you want to
Everyone
go,
wants to go
like,
to space.
alter
Sir, I
your
have a
genetics
life,
that
you
you
know.
have perfect
See,
genetics?
the thing is, they like
Perfect heart health.
it's the same thing with like Bezos, because it was with Bezos' ship.
Mm-hmm.
Spaceship rocket, oh my goodness.
Well, we can call it spaceships.
Rocket that doesn't actually have the best design, but like whatever, it's fine.
From Star Trek to space.
See, it really bothers me. I can't remember his name. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
And I'm
People
just
don't
like,
matter anymore.
no, cause there's the same thing when Basil's first win it. Like they spend like 30 seconds in space. They go, and then they go back down. I'm like, that's really lame though. Okay.
We could have made the schools.
I wanna, yeah. I mean, you gotta go at least.
If I'm going to space, I'm
space.
I'm like going to like the space center, you know, the
I am
International Space
terrified
Center.
of space. I love space, but I never.
Oh, same
want to
here,
go
same here. No, here's what I want to do. Okay, I want to go into space. I want to like see the moon or see the Earth and see that it is a pentagram because Satan created Earth.
Oh,
And then
It's true.
and then
Have
take
you
a
been
couple
playing Doom
pictures.
Eternal?
No, it was a conversation the other day.
No, it's actually a
You
donut.
can
Did we
find it in the
decide it was a
quote
donut
chat.
as well?
You can find it in the quote chat or
Yeah, I saw
pentagram.
that, but I still don't understand it.
It
Oh,
was, we were discussing flat Earth.
So then so I would. Okay, so go visit this International Space Station, say hello, and
Say hi
bonjour,
to the people living there.
and I think Japan is there. So I was gonna say ni hao, but that's very
That's
Chinese, and I don't even know if people actually say
Konnichiwa?
ni hao. Konnichiwa, thank you. So I'd say that, and then
Konnichiwa.
hello in German if I can remember it. Bonsoir. And then das Vidanya, even though that's goodbye. And then I'd leave the space center. And then I would get my spacesuit on. And then
Go
here's what I
ride
would
in
do.
space.
I would make sure I'm connected to like my life preserver or whatever. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna be out for 30
Floating
seconds,
while
okay?
in space.
30 seconds and that's it. So then I like pretend to swim out in space. I go out in space,
And then
still
you'll come back.
tethered. And then I just be like,
You'll come back.
Look at me, look at
You're
me.
gonna come back and be like, okay, I thought it was in a
And then
boat.
I'll be flying.
The tether snaps, and you,
No, stop, no, that's scary. No, and then
That's
I'll be
the
like,
part of, oh shoot, is it gravity?
gravity, yeah, that's gravity. Well, she doesn't go swimming, but you know,
That's
yeah.
where she gets trapped in space.
No, and then I look down
Anyway.
at then I look down at space, the Earth, and be like, "Hi, Mom!" And then I'd swim some more. Am I swimming or flying? Are you swimming or flying in space? And then so I would do, you know, I'd like dance, maybe do the disco,
Space disco.
and then I'll be like, and then they'll be like, "Okay, so your 30 seconds is out." I was like, "All right, let me have 30 more seconds," and then. And then I'll be out a little bit, and I'll be like, and then
I want to go to space with Sinky all of a sudden.
and then I would get this one thing image of alien, the xenomorph, and then in space no one can hear you scream, and I'll be like, actually, can you reel me back in? I'm kind of getting a little spooked.
no.
I'm getting
What
a
do we
wee
call
bit
it?
spooky.
They're like putting you in your spacesuit, and it looks like eerily familiar to the spacesuit in like Dead Space 1.
Okay, alright, so, no, and
this
then I'd be
looks
like in
familiar. Where have I seen this before?
constant radio check. Okay, so is everything still good in the space shuttle? Yeah, it is. You've asked that about 5 times. Just making sure, okay? Everything good here? Yep, okay. And then I would take some photos, Avi. What do I gotta do to be friends with y'all? What do I gotta do to be y'all's friends?
Be a cool
Tony is-
person.
Get us away to
And-
space. Find us a way to get to space.
If you can buy, if you provide $1,000.
Kristen, that's
Or you
like,
could just be sniping.
that's really lowball. $1,000 to
You're
get to
right.
space.
It should have been $1 million. I'm sorry. I meant $1 million. I
Sounds like
misspoke.
1,000.
So,
If you provide $1 million,
yes,
you
Bezos.
can
I
be my
heard that
best
you
friend.
are bringing people to space. Yes, I am. Okay, so I have about $1,000 here. Will that do? Oh no, it's
No,
millions?
they'll be like, alright, they get like a bunch of like fireworks, tie it to like a stick, and they're like, alright, here's the
Look,
space
you
figure.
can bring me to space. You can even leave me up there if you want, because I would have too much fun.
Pursued by Cynthia.
I know. I was watching a video about this astronaut asking or answering people's questions, and it was just so cool. And I was just like, can I come? I want to go to space.
Can I go up there?
I want to go in space, but I'm never going to become an astronaut. Mostly because me and motion sickness don't go well together.
Yeah, you wouldn't last today.
Like, if I was to go to
just have
space,
a panic attack and die.
I would have to be put in cryo sleep, but that even scares me even more because I don't think there's ever been a good.
Really...
I don't believe there has been a good case, a positive outcome of cryo sleep.
They have.
I do not
managed to
believe
get the body to wake up.
Well, even in
that's beside the point.
fiction, even in fiction. Okay, cryo sleep, Fallout 4. Well, that didn't turn out well. Alien 3.
Technically, the cryo sleep in Fallout 4 went perfectly to plan. It was just Voltec running it, though.
It did. It did go kind of according to plan, and then, well, you know.
A little too according to plan.
My people would call you a Ronin.
A little
No,
too good.
see, you know what you have to do to become our friend? You have to have a name where we can nickname it. Ipy? Is that Ippy? PY. We have, because we got Vipey, we got Snipey. Okay, granted. We have Wolfie. I need help. Oh, sorry, dude. Low-key feels bad for you.
Just be a pretty nice person and routinely show up to Sinky stream.
Be a better
and you
human
too
being
be our
than
friend
me.
in no time.
Just kidding, that's gonna be really hard. So I don't know if I should message my doc and be like, okay, so now what's the next step? Because now I'm even more terrified. But there's nothing wrong with Now I'm afraid I have this tumor that's eating all of my iron. And vitamin D.
There, Sinky.
See, Kristen, that is not soothing.
Lag for you, Archer.
I said they're there!
Unlimited brain fluid.
What do you mean that's not soothing?
And you just hear the
Give me a
cosmic thread
chance.
flowing through you.
No, just come every once in a while. Say
Be
hi. How are
pretty
you doing?
neat. If you're a neat person, then you can be our
But
friend
it
in no
would.
time.
If you're how do we get to be best friends with you? I mean, I think slipping me a couple hundred will be fine.
But first me. I'll handle the funds.
Get Nathan a PS5. I think that would make him very happy.
God, yes. That would be worth more than $1 million at this point. Any means necessary, you must obtain it. How many crimes you must commit. I do not care.
Laughs and owning a PS5.
I know. In my science of cooking, my two table mates, I would call them acquaintances, but I actually don't know their names. They were talking about PS5s, and I was like, ooh, do I tell them that I have one? Now, but no, that's
Do I reveal that I
dropping.
own one? Because that's just a flex, or...
That's just cruel and unusual punishment towards banana kind.
It proves that they exist.
Which is illegal, by the way. Anyways, it's
That's what it
time
is.
to
Die?
capoeira, I guess.
I mean, no. What? Did I say die? What? No.
Remove all
So,
your
there was an article. I didn't read the article. I only saw it on Twitter. So you know the Nickelodeon fight brawl,
Yeah.
ultimate
Fighting game.
brawl. You know that came out. Apparently, it's not that good. There's some flaws apparently, but duh, of course. I'm like, are we expecting games to be flawless? Especially games where it's okay, there's going to be OP characters. It's gonna take them a little bit.
Yeah, your top is busted or something.
Yeah.
You're balanced in a fighting game.
wish-
I feel like a balance is expected at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
It's impossible to
There's always been
perfectly
that
have it.
I wish we were a bit more fans of Nickel, because we're fans of Avatar and Danny Phantom. I'm like, that's not enough for me to buy it.
I mean, I'm a fan, but not that much.
No, and apparently somebody wrote an article, and it was like, okay, I kid you not. Okay, this is not obviously verbatim, but it was something about, anyway, hi Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
It was like Super
it's some
Smash
new, I
Bro
have that
Brawl or
feeling.
whatever it's called, Ultimate, whatever it's called, the new one. It's not new, it's not new, but anyway, the Smash.
old.
Ultimate, no, Ultimate, right? That's the new,
Smash
wait, what's the new one? The one that's
Ultimate.
still on.
It's
Okay,
not
Ultimate.
new, but Ultimate.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, anyway, so there was an
Ma'am,
article saying,
get
oh
together.
well, Ultimate better like watch itself, cause
It's over.
But it's done.
Okay, seriously, guys. All right, okay, I'm really struggling here. Okay, and you cut
I
it
know
in
you
every
are.
time.
I'm sorry,
It's
we're picking
really
on you.
messing with
We're
me.
picking on you.
No, it's like when Catherine does.
sorry, I'm
Catherine
sorry,
does this
I'm
all the
sorry.
time. So I'll be talking and then I'll be stumbling, and she'll be like, and I was like, no, that's actually making it worse.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Because now I'm like, I
I'm
can't
sorry. remember
what I'm saying. Anyway, so it was basically like, Smash better like watch itself because the Nickelodeon Brawl whatever thing is better than it. And I was like, and everyone was like, are you is it though? Let's just be honest. Sorry, buddy.
To be completely honest, I gotta say, Smash Bros is just like the greatest gaming crossover. Do you see the amount of games that are in there? I mean, no one will come close, unfortunately.
Yeah. Power
I think the
Sakurai
only
kill you.
close one is Mortal Kombat, but that's only if you buy the pass.
Yeah, and that's more like shoo-ins, you know? Like,
Yeah.
hey, we have this guy. Like, whatchamacallit?
And the summoner was
Like, Sephiroth is just straight up like terminate thing you could run against Mario.
When are you ever going to have a
bad job as
crossover what video game will ever have the crossover where Mario shakes hands with Sora?
I mean,
Never!
that's my fanfic, but like,
Kingdom Hearts
whatever.
4.
That's my fanfic right there.
No, okay. We know they're taking a break from Kingdom Hearts, but when they come back, Kingdom Hearts 4.
20th anniversary celebration is next year.
Also, does
Shut
anyone
up.
want to addictively listen to the
Speaking,
Kingdom Hearts
we
music?
talked about this when they
Oh, yeah,
announced
we
the
did,
20th
we did,
celebration.
we did,
Yes,
didn't we?
it's 20.
I'm getting secret note and no one can stop me. Wait.
I'm just saying, I could really come up with a Super Mario Kingdom Hearts fanfic, okay? See, it would be a lot
I'm
easier
sure
if
you
I
could.
actually knew what Mario was about, but I have played Paper Mario once.
I never
What
owned
is
Paper Mario,
Mario
so...
about?
It's about a plumber.
What is Mario
who,
about?
Well,
Like,
the original,
truly.
okay, now,
Mario
correct
lore.
me if I'm not. It's about rescuing the princess, Peach, I think is her name, who gets
100%.
kidnapped, and then you do this whole thing, and then you get to the castle, and they're like, oh my goodness, she's in the other castle.
I have someone else who could better explain this. Let me find this.
And then we have Luigi's brother, or no, Mario's brother, Luigi, who is apparently the better Mario, or Luigi brother, or whatever. But like, everyone loves him, but he doesn't get a lot of love, I think.
Because
we
does
have
anyone play Mario that can correct
Peach
us
is
on
Mario's
this?
love, and then we have the other
Yeah.
princess, not Peach.
Who's
I know the
Tangerine.
gist, because my mom liked Mario.
Tangerine, Princess Tangerine.
But I'll put this in other games.
I'm so sorry. Okay, where are you?
we're
Here, let me
not
heal you.
we're
This is the
fake
person that
fans
best
at this
explain it.
And then we have
put it in other
Waluigi,
games. No, I
who
just-
is Bad Luigi in Japanese. That's why he's Waluigi. Then we have
Wah!
Wario. Wait, Wario? Well,
We do not know Mario at
We
all.
have
Hold it down.
we have Wario who's fat and rides a motorcycle. Okay, I know that. I would assume he's a bad guy, Bad Luigi, a bad Mario.
Well, we have Luigi.
Then we have Bowser, who's
Which
the
is
villain
true.
who keeps kidnapping Princess Peach. But maybe she's just I'm not gonna go there.
Don't.
Go Stockholm, fanfic, head ideas. We've been there. We don't like them.
Nope, never mind. We're stopping that before we get there. Let's see here. Who else do we have? We have Yoshi. No, we have Yoshi, who is abused by Luigi or Mario because Mario like rides him and then ditches him or something like that.
Yeah,
And
the
it's just
ultimate meme.
really mean and really
People
not a
enjoy
great
this.
relationship. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Oh, and then we have we have the little mushroom dude. Who the mushroom is Toad. Yes, Toad. Who is like I saw like where it's like his like it's an actual hat, and I was like, no, thank you. I did not need to visualize that. Thank you. Well, no, and then Kristen, and then we have Moly Mole. Who is actually like super cute. He's a mole, obviously. I don't know if he's in Mario games, but I know he's in like the race in Mario Kart. He like
in Kirby.
Yeah, can someone explain the amount of spin-offs Mario has? Because there are a lot.
Infinitesimal.
And then we have Kirby, the best video game protagonist of all time.
The strongest.
And the strongest. Immortal
of
little
all time.
Poof-oo.
And the savior of Super Smash Bros. Let's see here. Who else? Okay, it really bothers me that I cannot remember Luigi's love interest. Oh no, Fear, you left it!
He doesn't have one.
No, doesn't he? Isn't there another princess?
Well, there's Daisy, but he's not Luigi's love interest.
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought that. Well, I thought. Okay,
there's
excuse
also
me.
Rosalina, but also still.
Okay, no, let's talk about something I really know a lot about. No, let us. I didn't mean to leave. Okay, good, because I was like, I'm sorry if it feels like I haven't been talking to you. I apologize, and I know I was an awful healer, but this is why I don't heal.
Once we start talking, we can.
I actually I know a lot about the Legend of Zelda, like the Legend is like Link. Zelda is the one with the green outfit who uses the sword.
Clearly,
he's the protagonist.
Perish.
Wait, no, what should we call it? I also have someone who can best explain the situation.
Perish, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm just really a big fan of Zelda. I like, doesn't he have a hat? He has a hat, right? It's like a Santa hat, right?
Yeah,
like the one, like the long hat?
There's a green Santa hat.
What are you talking about, Link? Okay, who's Link? I only know Zelda. Oh, and you know what else? Who else is my favorite character? Samus. I really love the masculinity that he brings.
There we go.
Now, for those who don't know, she's very clearly being sarcastic.
I really love the masculinity. I mean, Samus is such a great character. I mean, really one that all men should look up to, boys should look up to as well, you know.
That's right, they should.
Wait, I missed that one searching my thing. Who were we just talking about?
Samus. God.
Samus. Clearly the best dude there is.
Samus lore, starting in 1998.
See, my favorite part is that it wasn't the Link that got him. It wasn't calling Link Zelda. No, it was calling Samus the guy. That's what got him going.
Well, just like Samus isn't named Metroid.
What?
What do you mean?
No, I see. I know what to tell you. I know what to.
You know what
Nathan, you know what the best Metroid game is?
Don't say Other M. I will actually.
Metroid the Other M. Which is, I think, the third one, right? Isn't that the third one where they completely butcher her character?
But it's supposed to.
And here is the kick-ass female that we have been we have been bringing into society, and we are going to completely change her character development.
Because, as is lore and tradition in Metroid, is you lose all your powers somehow
Isn't Tingle the one on... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Tingle like the really annoying one in Link? Like, super annoying, everyone hates him? Right?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. But anyways,
I would not know.
In Other M, in every Metroid we lose all our powers because it would just be unfair and it's tradition at this point. You want to know why you don't have all your powers in Other M?
Because you became a mother.
No. Technically, yes, actually, but no.
No, Kristen, do you know what happens? It's because when you become a mother, you lose part of your identity and you lose some skills. Like you lose a part of you. Once you give birth, you're lesser of your person. You will never be as good as you were before you became a mother.
No. The reason in Other M she doesn't have all her abilities is because Adam didn't give her permission to use them.
I can invite you to the party after this.
I am kidding
you not. You didn't have permission.
Now's not the time to use that, Samus. Or you don't have permission to use that, Samus.
Yeah, I know. I've never played a Metroid game. It's just not one of my things. Actually, I hardly play any
Well, fortunately,
Nintendo
due
game.
to a certain release on the Switch, if you want to start onto the Metroid series, now's the time.
I
He's
haven't
gonna
played
shamelessly
any
plug Dread.
Link game. I haven't played any Link game.
We're just not big Nintendo players. I mean,
Because
one of the
Nintendo
issues
has
is
always
because,
been super expensive.
expensive, and they never go on sale.
Go.
Plus, I mean, we've
Once in a
had...
balloon.
You are.
Plus, I will never ever play
You know what?
Breath of the Wild.
Castle looks like it's
I
gonna
have a serious
Run my PC runs I
disdain
haven't run,
for Breath of the
because I don't have really
Wild.
much time to do anything else.
They took Game of the Year, and it
Game of the
deserve
Year,
it.
Breath of the Wild. Shut up, get out of here. Persona 5 all day.
Orchestration, I'm sure too. It stole soundtrack from Nier Automata, and that is an unforgivable crime.
Let's talk about my disdain for. See, plus my favorite thing about it is that I can say I have disdain for it, and I actually don't know if it's valid because it's valid to me. And if I think something is valid, well then it is valid. Okay, them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
No, I'm sure Legend of Zelda, Link of the Wild. What?
Link of the Wild.
Link
Breath
of the Wild.
What?
No, Link.
We're gonna
Link
have
of
to
the
put this in
Wild,
the
man.
quotes.
See, you know why I probably won't like. I've never played, Legend of Zelda, but part of the reason why I don't like voiceless protagonists. I really don't. You know, back in the day when it wasn't hard. It was hard to. Is he still voiceless? Because this would like kind of ruin my. Is he still voiceless?
Technically.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I don't like voiceless protagonists. I really don't. Because then I can't be sarcastic. But yeah, I have a serious disdain for Breath of the Wild. I will never play Breath of the Wild. Wow,
Anyways,
Sinky, I know, it's terrible.
In order to see the return of Catboy, would you like to join me in
Like,
2 or
I
1?
feel he's not
PT
voiceless,
runs?
TBH. Oh, I thought he was. He was for a long time, wasn't he? Because they were always like, oh, what did he say? Because then there was one Link game, Legend of Zelda game, where he wasn't voiceless, and it was the most atrocious thing ever.
Me, princess.
Right, wasn't there a game where he was like, it was like a weird animation too, and they're like, hey, we did
Not a
it.
game, but like an anime.
Oh, it was an
Kinda
anime?
like
Oh,
the Fire Emblem 1 anime.
Oh, okay, I thought that was, oh,
Which
never mind then. I thought that was a
came
game.
before Fire
Excuse
Emblem was
me.
localized.
Shows you how much I know.
You see, I will show you the lore, young child. Long ago.
Kubo, step out of the inn.
Okay, let me bust down this door. Somebody.
Somebody once told me where.
Are you? I haven't quite finalized my glands, and I definitely need something for Ninja. But want to see the return of Catboy?
Faces
I'm
of evil
outside.
and
That's why I
wand
told
of-
you to get
yeah.
out. I'm outside.
Yeah,
I'm
that.
loading in. I got one glimpse of load times.
That was
What are
beautiful
those?
healing right there. Did you see that? I have 430 healing. Get on my level. Where are you?
I'm
I will
actually
heal
the
you.
best healer ever. Obviously.
Link basically screams
Hello
and
there.
grunts.
Cover Catboy. How do you do?
Is something wrong with his vocal cords? Was he ever taught how to speak?
Well, he grunts, and he does technically talk in speech, just not voice.
I mean, then you get to do the fun
And
thing of
Samus
like
can
voicing
talk.
it
She's just more
yourself.
the silent type. She does talk occasionally, just not much. Or only in bird. So anyways, hello there. I have returned.
Yeah, I like my
debating
protagonist.
if I
No,
should
I
do it.
can't say that. I can't say I like
Kiba.
my voice protagonist because P5 doesn't really have a voice protagonist.
Yeah.
Ren
There's
does
a
not.
couple
He
lines.
don't speak either.
This or this for the shirt.
No, I'm sure Legend of Zelda is a great series. I'm sure it is.
Or we
but
can always go
I
back to the
just don't
classic.
care.
Let me find it here.
Because Breath of the Wild
Wait, no,
stole
best of Amy
Game
was
of the
this one.
Year and soundtrack.
Yeah,
But
no,
I can't
actually,
really
no.
talk to soundtrack because I haven't listened to Nier Automata.
It's good, but it's more of an atmospheric soundtrack than a like epic kerfuffle into the end. I could go full Boja maybe if I
Also
find my
look
other
good,
hand.
so.
And then whatchamacallit, I have the relic.
All of those look good.
And then
Do you want to be reminded of your time in Boja?
The only thing I really know
That's
about The
another
Legend
thing,
of
though, it does
Zelda,
give me trauma.
is that there's this
It
guy,
actually is a
the
really
villain
good glam.
is
I
named
really love
like
the shoulder.
Scar something, right?
But-
And does he like kidnap? I don't
Trauma.
think he kidnaps Zelda.
What are
Does
you
Zelda
using
ever
on
get
your evening?
kidnapped?
Or well, I guess this is it.
No, and then in one DLC
Oh, no,
for
that's
Breath of the
eating on here?
Wild, they get rid of the horse
Yeah.
and they
Here
add a
doesn't have a glam right
motorcycle. Or dirt bike, because that's what people wanted.
Technically, it's a vegan shirt.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because nothing's level 80 framing yet.
I think my tank glam looks pretty good right now. Like it really sized pretty well.
Grando purists.
You're stabbing me.
Shh, don't worry, it's part of the process.
What other game franchise have I not played or know very little of? I mean, honestly, anything Nintendo. But I mean, I don't even know
Anything
Pokemon.
Nintendo.
And then for the book, we have
Let's see here.
and then who else we got? We have this, and I actually really like this armor.
I mean, I know a little bit of Kirby.
Some of the enemies in Awakening. Like I forgot what they were. They were like Great Knights, but I think they were just paladins. But yeah. And then
I'm
so I
like
actually really
trying
liked
to
how that came
remember.
out. Ninja
like,
needs a glam. I have no idea. I need to farm
characters.
glam items for that. I am so
But like,
desperate.
honestly, I still haven't played Minecraft. I know that's not Nintendo, but I have not played Minecraft.
Even though I don't look like Laura anymore, I'm still keeping the glam till I die. And then
Yeah,
oh yeah, and I already
Minecraft
showed
counts
you
money.
Evening.
Get inside.
And then oh, I
Star
gotta save
Fox. Oh yeah. I've never played Star
We haven't
Fox.
seen-
Okay,
in a
to be
while.
fair, Star Fox kind of died in terms of what it has available.
But
these
I did
days.
play his character a lot in Smash.
Oh yeah!
Barrow! Wasn't there like other
yeah.
animal friends?
Shake him up, your tail,
Let's
Slippy!
see here. I played I actually
Pepper
never
Pig.
played Sonic.
Kid Icarus.
Kid
Hey,
Icarus.
okay, now we're talking.
Isn't that the
You haven't played Kid
Angel?
Icarus.
Angel dude?
Yep,
Right?
that's Kit.
That's it. I have played Kid Icarus on the 3DS.
Is that not?
How are you enjoying it?
Tag?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, Kid is
protagonist.
the protagonist.
Doesn't he go dark?
Kid is the
too?
protagonist.
Not
there's-
necessarily. I can't talk about it if you haven't gone to have you done Dark
Falco.
Fate?
Those
No, actually,
spoilers.
I played Falco. Yeah, is that Star Fox? Is Star Fox Falco? Because I played Falco.
He's part of Star Fox.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
he's part
it's
of
not.
Star Fox. Okay, let's see what
Yeah, I
else do we
played
got.
Falco. Falco.
Falco. What other Nintendo games are there? I think
Oh,
we needed the
Splatoon.
big
Is
we
Splatoon
have Fire
Nintendo?
Emblem.
Splatoon is Nintendo, yes.
Yeah,
I have
Splatoon's
played
Nintendo.
Splatoon.
Me neither. Never really got too into it.
Splatoon
Oh, I
is
do
a
admire
funny
it.
game because everyone loves it, but it's really
Oh,
just like
also-
smacking each other with paint.
Yeah. Well, basically they needed.
But maybe
an
that's all
FPS,
you
but they couldn't
need,
use
I guess.
blood or
Maybe that's all
anything,
you
so they
need.
just went, let's get fun with this. So I'll give it definite creativity points because it deserves it.
What other?
anyways. Where did I leave it? No, I think I put it in my favorites. Probably. Did I?
Peppy, Slippy, and Falco. Yep.
Peppy! Alright, I thought it was Pippi and I was like, that doesn't
Because
sound right,
doesn't
though.
one say do a barrel?
Yep. It's back, baby.
Did someone say barrel roll? Barrel roll.
It's back, baby. The Wiggles. The Wiggles are back.
Do a barrel.
Wanna wiggle? Wanna hear wiggles?
Isn't very kid friendly. All I know
Wiggles.
about Splatoon is that it has to do with paint, and then they have concerts.
Ironically, all
Right?
the
There are
humans
like
are dead.
two. They
Or
have
not,
two
considering
singers or
Splatoon
whatever.
3,
I don't
Tally
understand
Marie.
any of it. I won't pretend I understand any of it.
It's splitting through me random information as osmosis. I don't really actually understand any of it. I've just heard a lot of it.
If you were like, Pengu, what's Splatoon about? I would be like, you know what, my friend? I'm not sure.
Honestly, most of my knowledge of the other Nintendo games comes from Veriti.
Oh, what is that? It's like this dude, with a space helmet, and then he goes somewhere, and then they got like the little creatures.
Pikmin?
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
We haven't heard from him since the Wii.
Thank you for getting that.
I think I played a Pikmin game once, because I think that has one.
You might, actually. It was really popular. We don't know really why it died.
Because Nintendo went to focusing on the big three, which is...
Mario,
Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda.
And then we fell outside of the wayside. Us Metroid fans. Long have we waited, but we have returned with a vengeance and the best graphics on the Switch. No one can take that from us, as we are the best. The galaxy is at peace. The last Metroid is in captivity. Anyways,
that's right.
You want to run a CT? Because I gotta get some for the last Boja weapon. Because But Guaha.
Hell, did I ever ask you how you were?
I look like him again.
I don't think I did.
Well, technically, well, I can't talk about that, but...
Have I actually ever played a Mario game? I think I played a little bit of Paper Mario, but I don't think I ever finished it.
I've never finished a Mario as well, but also I suck at platformers. And
I'm not a very good fan of platformers.
It might not interest
I have a gun.
you.
I'm not a big fan of platformers.
I mean, its playstyle might not interest you.
The only platformer by huge technicality I got into was Metroid, but also problem solving with guns makes problem solving way more fun.
I mean, I hopefully will finish Mario vs. Rabbids, or Mario and Rabbids, because it's Rabbids and I freaking love Rabbids.
That you do.
I liked Rayman vs. Rabbids. I had that back on the PS2.
I missed that game.
Me too. Using plungers to attain freedom. Best way.
What? No! No, I didn't use it. Oh, that was a butcher.
Anyways, I'm debating what I should cue the CT in as. Especially with all the changes we've seen.
Just go with yourself, Nathan. Just do it. No need to change yourself for people, okay? Gosh, diddly douche,
part of Free Squad, I'll go in as Vermage. Why not?
I'm just staring at you.
Circus Tower. Are you sure you don't want to join?
I really don't get anything out of this one, and I got cowboy things to do. Like my Beast Tribe dailies that I should really go do.
Your ears even wiggle, my dude.
I mean, they do.
It's good to be back. Hey, wait. Wah. I'm back, baby. I'm gonna learn the dark arts in next expansion with Reaper. Become an even stronger nerd. What?
Okay.
You just imagine this face possessed by a void thing. Are you ready for that?
The Reaper comes for your souls.
Like, I'm gonna look like such a dweeby psycho murderer.
Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm sorry, Frosty Dog.
Don't worry, this will be coming to annihilate you and all your nations. The souls, I must have them. Oh, also, I can have this deflect on Eureka people.
I don't technically have that on here. I actually have a spare. I have a spare copy of Chevron Light.
I have a question.
Oh no! Why am I cowboy? Okay, all right, McCready, right? That's what I call him.
tap for damage.
No. Anything but that.
Where'd he go? Neo pinged his location, and I'm trying to find him.
The demon becomes me.
Kill the demon!
Oh, thanks. Don't hate
Shoot down the
McCree.
flying demon!
No, I will hate McCree with all my passion. I am not calling him by his name. I actually cannot believe I called him by his name. We are calling him McCready.
Because same voice actor, different character.
We can just, call him... What should we call it?
Are you kidding me? Why am I
Demon.
hurting? I mean, I don't mind, but like, I don't want to be healer. That's too much responsibility.
I don't like healing too.
Too much responsibility for me. Cowboy with the gun. Oh my goodness, speaking of cowboy, Cowboy Beep Boop, is that the...
Beep Bop.
Beep Bop, sorry. They're bringing...
I don't remember what the name is.
They actually have a person who's like from the original... I don't know.
Okay,
like,
I find this really funny. So it was announced. Obviously, Netflix is remaking a live-action Cowboy Beep Bop or something.
I think Beep Boop is a better name, but like that's just me.
But they're making a live-action, but actually Netflix has said that they're actually also putting the original anime for Cowboy Bebop on his Netflix as well. So I was like, are you just covering yourself in case the live-action is bad? You can point and go, hey, look, the original's right there.
Hey, look, look what we have, look.
Like, the Mandalorian is like, oh man, this failed, but we have another season of the Mandalorian.
But we have this instead.
Also, just Clone Wars Season 7, really, at the same time. Sir, everyone seems to hate us. Deploy the floaty.
Deploy what they all have been asking for years.
Give them what they actually want. Dear God. Such technique has never been done.
Are you sure? Okay, so this random, whatever, is like really stupid. I've only played 2 of characters, okay? 2 of the same, 2 characters 4 times. Well, not 4 times, 2 characters 2 times. I'm not very good at math. Math is not my forte. Okay, I'm not a math major, I'm a psych major, okay? That was a terrible whatever, but we're gonna go with it. Oh, hooray! Soldier 76, my favorite.
We're almost all red mages, except for this one.
Made a grand appearance. There you laughed, Dr. Jameson Junkenstein. See, I love this mode because I actually don't have to complain about it, because I'm like, it's not Frankenstein. I mean, he wasn't, if we're talking the book, you know, he wasn't a scientist.
The power of dodging responsibility is the true power, indeed.
He wasn't a scientist. He was my age. So you know, if moms ever complain, I'll be like, well, mom, at least I'm not creating.
No, I just love it when people write Frankenstein as like a misunderstood genius who was judged by society. It's like,
no, he was a terrible human being.
Yeah,
he was a terrible human being.
I feel like we gotta pull up the red video on that, especially in the spirit of Spooktober.
No, it's actually like super interesting. It's super interesting. I wonder, because Emily Dickinson, who wrote it. You want to know? Okay, can I nerd out a bit? Okay, so when I nerd out, I need you guys to be really saying you had no idea. Okay?
Oh my god!
Yes, exactly. Do you know how Frankenstein came to be? No, Cynthia, how did it come to be? Okay, so this is how nerdy Emily Dickinson was, okay? So she lived next to Lord Byron, okay? Who I believe is a poet. Don't ask me, because I actually don't know a whole lot about it. But, like, she came from, like, a very literate family, and so they're like, Lord Byron was like, yo, let's do a competition. Who could come up with the scariest story? And so then they were competing. Who was who had the scariest story? And Emily Dickinson could not come up with a scary story. Could not come up with one. And then she dreamt of Frankenstein. She came up with the idea of Frankenstein, and her dream is what is chapter 7. So Frankenstein began with chapter 7, and then she came, you know, she read it, you know, and we created Frankenstein out of it. But okay, Victor Frankenstein, who is the sort of main character. I say main character because it doesn't start out with him.
Second person.
And so, Victor Frankenstein is, how do I describe him? He thinks he's the best, and everyone loves him, but, like, no one should love him because he's actually pretty awful. And there's some, like, weird stuff with Frankenstein. Okay, if you haven't read Frankenstein, it's super weird. It is super weird. I hear it's really
long, so I haven't really gotten into that.
No, it's not long!
What am I thinking about?
No, it's not long. It's so weird, and it's actually kind of uncomfortable at times. No. But anyway, so... What was the thing? Oh yeah, okay, so he's a terrible human being, but everyone loves him. Okay, everyone loves him, and no one should love him. Okay? She writes it in a way, like, when people are like, oh yeah, I like Victor Frankenstein, I'm like, why?
Yeah,
he's not a good being. No!
Not like him.
Okay, so then, if you know about Emily Dickinson's past, you know, real life, okay, private life, okay, so she was married to this one guy, not named Victor, but his nickname was Victor, okay? He was a terrible husband, and he was like, any money you make out of this, I want it. Okay, so he was a terrible human being, but everyone loved him. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? Okay? So she basically wrote Victor Frankenstein as her husband. Like, that's what he's based off of. And so that makes me love it even more, because I was like, that is such a, like, you know, female power move. Like, I'm gonna create a story, that's actually kind of bad, you know, because Victor, yeah, so anyway, so that's how it became. And, yeah. Victor Frankenstein is basically, well, I don't think she's ever admitted it, but
just a
basically, yeah, it's so bad. I mean, I could go on about how weird Frankenstein is. In a good way. Weird, but in a good way. One of the best pieces of literature ever. Abdul, what's up? Abdul? Khalid, welcome. You didn't mean to leave? Oh, no, that's fine. Do you want to come back?
There is no coming back.
But should I talk about the best time for fiction?
Was it the best of time or the worst of time?
I was actually going to say Victorian English.
Damn it.
Which is Dickens.
I think I go too strong every day. Soon my headcanon will accomplish history
oh my goodness,
itself.
I love it. Yes. Dickens, Victorian fiction is the best literature.
Nathan, this is all your fault.
The best literature would be from 1999 to 2021. You know, I think I just make the greatest literature ever.
He's got a point.
If I just never share my literature, no one can refute me.
You're right, Nathan, you're right. Because, I mean, although Victorian England literature gave us Dickens, the Bronte sisters, more Dickens, and Wilkie Collins.
Gold Doubloons, the first one who finds me the white whale.
The really birth of the Gothic. Yeah. But yes, Nathan, you are definitely the best literature is from 99 to 2020. Yeah, no, that's totally right.
See, I'm glad someone acknowledges my genius.
Yeah, Nathan, you're totally right. My phone about to die. Oh, yeah, I was gonna invite you to the party. Kristen, do you care if you joins the party, or do you not want him to? Sure? Oh, I thought you said sure. I was like, wow, that was really quick.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna send you an invite to the party.
Don't be surprised if you get yanked out afterward.
Yeah.
It's a private.
Oh, Kyle sent me a game invite. Oh, I didn't realize that.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, I must have missed it. Not you. Wait, whoa. Fear, where's your...
To be fair.
Okay, Sinky's losing it.
I mean, that implies you haven't already lost it.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I was like, where is he? He's right in front of my face. Okay, I hope this is you, okay? Did I invite the same one? I was kicked out to inactivity.
If you invited a stranger to my party, that's going to be concerning. As master of the party, I take my job of keeping it nice and neat very seriously.
And as the coolest one in the party, I also take such responsibility.
That's right. I hold the power to throw anyone in here and throw everyone out.
Then I don't have to be healer, correct?
What is healing?
As long as someone is healer, right?
An archer from the east, trying to escape his past. Oh my gosh, it sounds like me. Because I am an archer trying to run away from my past.
Only four they were to defend the castle.
You can't.
I had a really good dream of a really good story plot. I woke up and I was like, I have to write this down, and I completely forgot to write it down, and now I can't remember it. It like took place like on a huge boat, but the boat was like a ship, and it was like a city, okay, and there were like rocket type spaceships. It was really good.
That is so amazing.
Basically,
I wish I could remember my dreams like that.
I had a really weird dream earlier, but also
again, most people can't remember their dreams, and if they give like very, very detailed descriptions of their dreams, I'm like, okay,
probably fake.
Did you write this down? No, you didn't. You just. I'm gonna call BS on that
making it up.
At 2:39,
because your brain does not remember it. Because your brain just don't remember it.
My brain consumed capitalism. No,
I know, that's why I wrote down my shark dream, but even then, I can't really remember exactly what happened. All I remember is that I got turned into a shark.
I don't even know if I do dream, to be completely honest.
No, you do dream.
Do I, though?
Because if you didn't dream, that would mean you're not getting into the deep sleep, and that would mean you're exhausted all the time.
How do you know I'm not?
Because you never complain, and if you were exhausted all the time, you would complain at least a little bit.
You're right. I am in fact never tired because you know what? I manage to get enough sleep every night because I am a normal human being.
See, Kristen, that's a really stupid point because I slept a good 8 or 9
I was
hours.
Normal though. You has brain. Not that is not normal.
Indeed.
I know, because my brain is like, hey Cynthia, your test is probably gonna be fine. But like, what if it's not?
What if they're conspiring to put stuff in our water?
No, I'm gonna make a deal with my doc, and I was like, okay, so let's just take bets as to what's wrong with me. I bet my kidney. What do you bet?
I bet
Let's start making this a game. Alright, so what's wrong with me and what's really wrong
let's make it a
me?
TV show. What is wrong with Cynthia's body?
And if anyone manages to guess correctly, they get a reward.
Yeah. It's not gonna be a very good reward,
do I sign up
then
for
I'll be
this?
like really sad, and I'll be like, congratulations, you have won. Won what? Well, you just completely
Their
ruined my
reward
life.
is... Their reward is your medical bills.
Presence in the darkness.
You get Cynthia's medical bills because she did so many tests
You
that were
get
not
to pay
necessary.
off all those medical bills.
Because so many of those tests were not necessary. No, my doc better message me, like in the coming days and not message me a month after my test. Oh, you know what? We should probably do this.
Controversial. No, wait. Hello there, Zonde from Final Fantasy III. How do you do?
You're like, doc, so, like, what's actually wrong with me? Because, like, now I'm actually kind of terrified that there's, like, something in my body that is eating my iron.
I mean, ma'am.
Space parasites, obviously.
No, actually, I'm terrified of that, okay? Alright? I freaking hate tapeworms, and I was like, oh no, I can't even talk about it. I can't.
Okay, so anyway, Sinky, we're doing terrible when they said that this would be a positive day.
God,
we're
no,
doing
that,
a terrible job at that.
Well, we can think about how I'm positively doing good in Crystal Tower.
Well, I can tell you I don't have a brain tumor, which is, I think, a good thing.
Which is exactly
okay, if you had one, they would have noticed it by now.
Which is what... Yeah, I got kicked. Yeah, I saw that, and we were just about to start. Now
No, I gotta feed and gaslight the paranoia gremlins inside my brain.
No, I'm gonna like talk to my dog and be like, okay, so let's make a bet, okay?
Let's start making.
Let's change this into a game. Okay?
$15. It's terminal.
So if I am right and it is my kidney, I don't have to pay for my bills. And if I am wrong and it's not the kidney, and it's not my kidney, I still don't have to pay because I have insurance.
I have insurance.
I used higher prices in the insurance to inflate it. So
it may not cover root canals, but you know, or crowns. Thank you.
Hey, at least it covers the...
At least it'll cover an extraction. So stupid.
It'll cover extraction, but they won't cover root canal?
Yes, which is actually really funny, because if you really think about it, it costs more money in the end to get an extraction. Because then,
you think they would cover the cheaper one.
Which costs so much money.
Well, what do I know?
I don't know anything anymore, really. I mean, who are we?
Exactly.
Why are we here? Why
does that
get me hurt?
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Why are any of us here, people?
Honestly, seriously.
Action crazy for Coot. The best kind of recruit.
No, see, this is why I hate living as a cynic and a pessimist. I got my results, and I look at him, I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. You think that would be a positive, you know, that would be what I would latch on to. I was like, well, what the heck is wrong with me then?
Yes.
Gosh darn it, I was hoping something.
I am still up for smacking you on the head so that it resets your brain.
You aren't Morgan.
What the heck?
That's what you think, Kupo.
Oh god, I knew you had the fell brand.
So,
remember,
can you like
Carl's first instinct after getting stabbed was to make sure that they didn't feel guilty about it.
This is not your fault.
Don't die. I'm gonna try not to die.
Well,
wait,
now that you said it. Now that you said don't die.
My time has come.
Now that you said don't die, I guess.
I guess, but it's not like I like you or anything. Wait, no, that's not right.
Because you said don't die.
I woke up today, okay, and I was like not excited.
Anyways,
you woke up. That's always a good thing.
So
I know,
I
like
must
honestly,
go.
my shrink is always like, "How's you know, how you been?" I was like, "Well, I've woken up every day and I've gone out of bed every day." So you know,
I feel like that's a little reference.
That's progress. No, I woke up today and I was like, "All right, fine, gotta go get breakfast."
See you guys.
Later, Nathan. He's gonna go get food.
Oh, okay.
I have to make food.
And so then I get back to
Go
campus.
to food, Nathan.
And then I go to breakfast, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm probably gonna get like a waffle or something, you know. They have an omelet, I might get an omelet. No, they did not have omelet. Guess what they had?
What did they have?
They had breakfast pizza. And I was so excited.
There you go.
I was like, oh my goodness, this is breakfast pizza, and I can actually eat it.
I can eat it this time. I can eat now.
Yeah, I just really hope my dog gets back to me. 'Cause, like, I joke about it, but like, I am terrified.
That's okay.
In the midst of the battle, Junkenstein's most powerful ally appeared.
It's like, okay, so how long can I go with low iron? And low vitamin D, okay? How long?
Dr. Junkenstein made a bargain with the witch, and she was not ready to.
Why don't they like you? Why don't who like you?
Why don't any of us like each other?
They don't like you, just say, sorry, bye-bye. I don't care if you don't like me. I like myself, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Hit him with the good old, what you think doesn't matter.
No, just hit him with the Uno reverse. I don't like you. Well, I don't like you either. Back at you, bro.
Haha, Uno reverse card.
And the monster fell, just as his creator. Exhausted, battered, bruised. The 4 heroes entered the castle.
We won!
What did we?
At what cost?
What
At
is winning?
what cost? Maybe if I just like plead to the devil to like give me a healthy body, maybe then he'll be like, okay. Be like, okay, I am the first one to acknowledge that this is a pentagram, okay? Alright, I know. So, the charade is over.
I am on to you,
I am
Chief.
on to you, and if you want me to keep quiet, here, I need something from you. GG though. Well, yeah, I mean, it was normal victory, so, like, it was easy.
What is winning?
What?
Truly.
Baby, do we ever really win in the end, though?
Dun, dun, dun.
What's the point? Is there a point?
What's the point of anything?
I know, right? Like,
Friends.
is there a point? Should we go, Frenzy Stampede? 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 Oh.
Our tale
Begins in Atlasburg.
where the lord of the castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
I have a software update
On what?
on
Your
my
phone,
phone.
or-
My phone.
Ew.
I'll do that later. I have an itch on my foot. Okay.
Renegade, pursued by sinister forces, he once.
How long you on for? I don't know.
Dr. Junkenstein laughed at his mean
I honestly, I don't know. We'll see.
was the night.
Oh, John 3 revenge.
Dr. Junkenstein's forces crossed the battlefield with uncharacteristic speed, much to the hero's dismay.
Arrive! We throw deserters into the sea.
Well, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
I've met a few red-blooded Vikings over the years.
Anyone I might know.
I didn't catch their names.
What's your favorite restaurant?
That is a good question.
Are we talking like fancy smanchy or like fast food?
This place you get food.
Well, okay, see, the most the only place I really eat is McDonald's. Taco Bell, maybe? I don't eat a lot of fast food. I really don't.
Now I'm trying to think of his favorite restaurant in general.
Panda Express, probably. But I don't eat it a lot, but I love Panda Express.
That's a good one.
Give me egg rolls. I love it.
I was fond of men.
Valid, dude.
Rose the highest.
No, the nurse that I saw yesterday, she was like, so are you, what's the first thing you're gonna eat when you can? I was like, French fries, because they're my comfort food.
That, yeah.
And I did get French fries. Ask your friend what's their favorite drink. Kristen, what's your favorite?
What is my favorite drink? Well, that's a great question.
Well, I don't know if you care about
very boring.
Don't say water.
I'm gonna be very boring. I'm gonna say water.
That is so lame, and I think that's a lie. My favorite
Sinky,
thing
what's
to
the one
drink,
thing I drink these days, man?
my favorite thing to drink is
water.
It's not going very well.
Nothing is as good as the thing that gives us life.
There were those who believed that the Countess could never die. But that night the legend
To be fair, I said I was going to be pretty boring with my answer.
so too did the castle.
Okay, so her
literally,
favorite thing to
I'm
drink
not sure.
is it's too plain. Oh, mine's ginger ale.
Yeah, I said I was lame. I like water. It gives me life. What more do I need?
What's your favorite thing besides water?
Both of you to assume I have had something other than water recently.
Doesn't Dad have pop?
Yeah, but that don't mean I drink it. I just drink water.
She's a lame person. Like, what if we learned today that I am terrified?
I'm trying to think of another thing I would drink.
Oh my goodness, wait, how in the world am I watching this? Please be on time for class. Phantom of the Opera is apparently on? Or not Phantom of the Opera, Fiddler on the Roof is apparently on? I just like hope I didn't like buy it or something. Like, what did I do?
I'm a pretty boring person.
Yeah, we're just boring human beings. We do nothing exciting. Like, we haven't gone to space!
I've got a boring life.
I have 2 loot boxes that I'm not.
But that's okay, because all I need is a boring life.
Because that's all I need to be happy. What did I get? Oh, wow, I got the new, Yoshi, whatever. I was gonna say Yoshi. I have to decide what skin I want, if I want any skin. Like, I kind of like the Vampire Hunter. But do I like it because it has that Victorian Gothic? Yes, yes I do. You got more credits than me.
Okay, I'm back. I went to go get more water for the split second I was gone.
Lucky. It's because I don't buy anything.
Castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr.
Alright, you know what? I want #1 kills, so I'm gonna be Torbs.
Seeking battle far from home.
Torbjorn!
Torbjorn! Ready to
Did I get it
work.
right?
Yep. Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't Torbjorn. We have no healer. Let's go.
You don't need a healer.
You're right. You're right. We don't need a healer.
Just don't take damage.
Just don't take damage, she says. Was the night of Junkenstein. What's your SR in comp? We don't talk about comp here.
Sinky's not good.
I am not good at comp.
But we don't talk about
And
that.
I actually don't know why I'm not very good. Like, I will complete my comp. I will complete them, but I am not proud of them. But I like playing. Isn't that what's important?
Yes, as long as you're having fun. Because fun is better than any reward.
Thanks, Brittany.
Did you like how smooth that was?
Yeah, that was actually really nice. And I actually believed it.
Thanks. I tried really hard on that one.
No one can hide from my sight.
I apparently struck down the Reaper. Okay, that's nice. Comp is toxic for me. See, the thing is, it's not toxic if you aren't in voice party. Like, if I had to say, like, name a game that's not toxic to you, I'll be like, it's not. What Overwatch hasn't been toxic. Like, I've never had a toxic experience. Mostly because I suck at rank, so like the players I play with also suck at rank, which I think is a big part of that.
Yeah.
Siege, on the other hand. Now that is a toxic game. That I should play again.
No, you should not.
See, but the problem is that, like, I do want to play it, but I'm like, when do I play it? You know? Especially because I play Persona on Saturdays, because I work Sunday morning. Much. Much to my liking, of course. I love working at 6 a.m. No one can hide. Question for your friend. You can only eat one food for the rest of your life. What would you eat? Well, you wouldn't be able to do that for long because no food gives you everything that you need, except for I think one.
Sinky, the fact checker right here.
No, seriously. Okay, if you could eat only one food, don't think if it won't provide you all your nutrients. Like, let's just say it'll provide all your nutrients. It'll provide everything you need. Marshmallows. Okay. Wow. See, now the question is, okay, so you said marshmallows. So does that like include peeps then?
Peeps are marshmallows. So yeah.
Okay, you want to know what my thing would be?
In my life.
You want to know what mine would be? Potatoes.
French fries.
Because no, see, I would say French fries.
Because then you could make them into various.
Because I could do fries, I could do potato wedges, I could do hash browns, I could do baked potatoes, I could do mashed potatoes, and I can just eat them raw. Oh yeah, yummy, some potatoes, some raw potatoes. You know what's super interesting? Completely random, but sort of random. You want to know a super interesting fact about Ireland?
Hit me.
Is that they have never regained the population that they had before the famine. They've never reached the height of popularity that they had, of population.
Wow.
Yeah. But marmallows, that's a good one. I mean, not for me, because that's too sweet for me, but you know.
You know me. Eggs and marshmallows. Because I love them.
Now, what type of peep do you like, though? Do you like the hard peep, or do you like them soft?
Soft. Well, why not both?
Okay. Well, no, because there are a lot of people who are like, I love opening the bag of peeps and then just letting them sit for a while and then eat them then. And I was like, okay.
I prefer soft, to be completely honest.
I would assume that's what the majority of people would like, because that's when, you know, like, that's when they're best. But okay. You like eating it soft? Alright, weird, but alright. Did you hear what Demi Lovato said? Did I tell you this?
Yeah, about yeah, you did. We talked about
calling extraterrestrials aliens is very derogatory. Yes.
An interesting stretch to be sure, but you know.
Or too sweet, yeah, and chewy for me. I'm not big on marshmallows either.
Good, that means more for me.
That is also true. You streaming Overwatch tomorrow? Probably not. No, I'm gonna stream Hood. For sure, Hood and Payday.
The usual crime committing Thursdays.
Unless I die. That could be.
Well, that would be a real shame.
No one can hide from my sight.
If I may, I would rather you don't die.
No, okay. I'll just message my doc. So, am I dying or am I not dying? Like, should I, like, get a coffin ready?
Touch your visor after the cultist and she fell to the ground.
But, yeah, don't exaggerate. I'm like, you know who I am. You know me. Okay?
You know me.
When you say there is something unexplained with your body, yeah, that freaks me out. Sorry.
Just a little bit.
I am a bit freaked out, yes. I would be like, okay, let's take bets as to where. I bet kidneys. What do you bet, Doc? What? No, let's take bets. Yeah, no, fear. Let's not. Okay, my friend, is my sister.
Okay. I'm happy to be referred to as friend, but we are related.
There's too many people here.
Totally happy to be called that, but we are in fact related. Sadly.
We are related, yes.
Was destroyed. Dr. Junkenstein's creation had been slain.
Can I go back to being, my neck is hurting. Can I go back?
Remember what you told me yesterday? How you were like sedated? Oh, I was like, it was like for my neck to not hurt.
We just gotta hold on for a little bit longer.
The Countess's skill was as good as the stories told. Tactical visor activated.
What game would you make another part or game? Like part 2 or something. If you could make a sequel to another game.
Final Fantasy 14 2. Even better MMO. No, literally, a game that I can make a sequel to. Joke's on you, most games I play have sequels.
I know, because I was like,
or
Horizon.
standalone.
No, that has a sequel coming.
Horizon's getting a sequel though. Yeah, I would have said Horizon, but Horizon has a sequel. What's the solo player that I have played that doesn't have a requisite sequel? I'm gonna like go look at my PlayStation trophies. Come on, what have I played? One of these games has to not have a sequel. Star Wars, Horizon. All of these games.
I mean,
have
Republic Commando.
Okay, I do wish Star Wars Republic Commando didn't have a sequel. It was going to possibly have one, but they never got to.
No.
Stay alive. Why would anyone ever do what Penny wants in life?
Stay alive.
Star Wars Republic Commando would be neat to have a sequel.
Then, like, you have to ask yourselves, well, does it?
See, they're actually planning on it. They wanted to do Order 66. They wanted to do Order 66 with Commandos. But at least we got the Imperial Commando book before Lucas was like, stop writing books. You're gonna mess with our lore.
The soldiers succumbed to the monster's assault.
It's fine, I got over it.
See, I would say, like, my first reaction is give me more of the Everett. But the thing is, I think the story is complete.
And the arc completed, yeah.
But season 4 is so beautiful. That, like, I don't, you know, just the whole series is beautiful. But we won!
Well said, Miss Sinky, well said.
But his earthly companions were not so lucky, and Junkenstein will have his revenge.
I hit the wrong one. I gave him shot caller. He wasn't a shot caller.
No one can hide from my sight.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You scared me.
You scared me.
Or treat.
When did we last place? Do you remember, huh? Really? Should I do 4v4 team deathmatch? Let's try doing one team deathmatch. If it doesn't take long. Oh, that didn't take long at all.
Welcome to Paris.
Welcome to Paris. Perry heart that key to your heart.
Prepare
And
for battle.
Perry plays
Select
the
your
part.
hero. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
When
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
Moira by your side. Leader, get into position.
I meant play. When did we last play? Oh no. Oh, are we gonna do this? You know, your team has lost the lead, your team has gained the lead. That's gonna get super annoying.
We've lost the objective. We've captured the objective. We have lost the objective. Okay, I get it!
Thank you, I had no idea. Oh wait, I did. Gosh diddly do.
Worked hard on that.
2020 summer? It might be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good with dates. I killed somebody who I think was AFK, but like, a kill's a kill. I feel bad. This team is short one player because the other person's AFK. But oh well, what can you do?
Exactly.
That was lame.
Join with me. Get ready for a shot. Your team has lost the lead.
Gosh darn it. Oh. Get into position. Regenerate cellular strength. This is my job. I'm on fire. Well, more than usual. Much better. I'm out of here. This will heal you. Oh. Anyway, back. Enemy needs 5 kills to win. We both need 5 kills to win.
And the murder
No!
it commenced.
Come on, we just need 5 kills, 4 kills.
Join with me.
3 kills. No. We just need one more. They need 3. No! Come on. We just need one more.
That's a fine. How do you do?
They need one more too. Boom! We won.
Sounds like a close match.
It was 30 to 29. I got the last kill. Let's go. Player of the game, that's me.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Woo! Let's do legendary. Junkenstein. We'll see how long we last. What's your favorite game? Well, Kristen, what's your favorite game? I know what you're going to say.
Final Fantasy 14.
What's your favorite game coming out?
Final Fantasy 14's expansion pack.
I thought you were going to say Horizon. I'm going to be completely honest.
Our tale begins in Atlasbrun.
You know what's also coming out the 19th of November?
Oh. Well, there are technically two answers to this. Battlefield and Pokemon.
Nope, there's one more.
There's a
Adele's
third game
new
on
single.
Album 30, I believe.
Album. Oh, I
she
thought
called
it was
30?
single. Yeah.
She announced a new album.
She's awesome. She did a live, an Instagram live, and I watched clips of it on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook, and it was great. And I was like, I love Adele. We're doing legendary. How long do you think we'll last?
Only 4 they were to defend the castle against Dr. Junkenstein and his minions. Dr. Junkenstein loved his minions rose.
Tonight was the night
of Junkenstein's revenge.
Some believe that the full moon is a good omen.
Maybe, if you're a werewolf.
I hate Vengeful Spirit. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, Gutsy. I hate Vengeful Spirit too. I am going to kill myself. My goodness. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, I remember Vengeful. I haven't tried it this year, but I remember it from last year and I never beat it. I never beat Vengeful Spirit and I am very angry with myself.
The doctor's shock tire exploded against the door, but for now, hope held strong.
What game did you first play? I actually don't know. But I'm gonna go South Park Rally.
As in, like, the very first game from, like, childhood?
Yeah, I don't remember. And play Overwatch on Xbox. Nice. I played on PlayStation, obviously.
I find your religion unnerving, monk.
My beliefs are simply in the fundamental ways of life and nature. Nothing more.
Dark presence coalesce in the midst. Comes for your souls. The Reaper was cursed, found as a serpent, the gunslinger was slain.
Oh, that went well.
It's time. The gunslinger was slain. The monk had succumbed to his wounds. The outlaw went to the grave with a snarl, unwilling to serve an eternity for her crimes.
Gosh darn it.
Fell from the outlaw's fingers as she crumbled.
Anyway, Gutsy, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Setting out the welcome mat.
The gunslinger's luck had run out.
Gosh darn it!
From the outlaw's fingers as she crumbled to the ground, with the last sigh of life dimmed from the monk's eyes, and he slumped to the ground, powerless to stop the revenge of Dr. Junkenstein.
The revenge of Dr. Junkenstein. Boom. Wow, that was so cool. That is such a cool play of the game. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen any cooler play than that. Sure.
Much obliged.
But I leveled up. I think I'm gonna do one more. Wow, isn't that cool? Oh, I should see if Rose wants to play sometime.
If the poor boy is still alive, the school killed him.
If he's still alive, yes, that's the. Let's be
School may have killed him.
We haven't been hammy. Let's be hammy.
Traveling to Nepal.
We need a healer. We don't need a healer because this is skirmish.
Scanning for targets.
But you're gonna dance in the corner.
Our tale begins in Adler's Room, where the lord of the castle has called for heroes to come to his aid.
Heroes to come to his aid.
Dr. Junkenstein.
No. No. I don't want to come to your aid.
Only four they were to defend the castle against Dr. Junkenstein and his
Yeah, why does it have to be 4? Why can't it be 5 or 6?
Dr. Junkenstein laughed as his minions arose, for tonight was the night of Junkenstein's revenge.
Vikings are the greatest raiders of wealth and treasure the world has ever seen.
Vikings never met me.
Took me into a Twinderwatch lobby. And a bunch of guys trying to fight over a girl. Good for them.
People, aren't they nice?
One of these days, I'm gonna get it on the first time. There we go.
Rarely has my path crossed a warrior as cheerful as you.
And you've seen as much as I have. Either you laugh,
I just killed a raven or a crow.
Get in there, Bob.
I am missing.
Get ready for a show on the left.
Wow, my aim is, I don't know where it's at, but it's not.
Who were you before you entered the monastery?
No one of note. Just one of thousands like me. But one moment of clarity changed everything.
Underneath.
Dark presence coalesced in their midst.
Dang it!
For your souls.
The Reaper comes for your soul.
The Reaper was cursed, bound as a servant to the Witch of the Wilds. The Vikings struck down the Reaper. For the moment.
Your torment is ended.
Wagateki wo kurau! This dragon is sated.
No, go past me. In a while, it's probably because I fell asleep. Yes, go to sleep. Sleep control.
Over the rampart. Yuga wagateki wo kurau! You have been done.
Sleep is very important.
The attack is coming from the right.
My accuracy is at 35.
The single-mindedness of Dr. Junkenstein's creations reminds me of your own.
You wound me.
Is that even possible?
The ground shook as Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
See through the dragon's
Setting out the
Trace
welcome
of
mat!
human emotion upon the monster's countenance? No. Surely just a tweak of the mind.
Wow, we haven't actually let them hit the door yet. I'm sure I just jinxed it, but you know.
And it fell. It's the final blow.
Kristen, what's your favorite food that you can make at home?
What's my favorite what?
Food.
Stop asking me what's my favorite what. I'm a very boring person. I don't have an answer. The number one thing you should never ask me is what's your favorite thing of X-Pengu, because like I don't know. I don't know.
You're really boring.
I really am.
The shock tire exploded against the door, but for now, the oak held strong. The Viking had bested the summoner. A victory that brought him special satisfaction.
Summoner's magic troubles us no longer. Unleash the storm.
Unleash the swarm.
As the battle raged, Dr. Junkenstein himself made a grand...
What's your favorite movie? No,
Don't flip this question on me. I will tell you right now, I don't watch movies and I don't watch TV.
At the castle, the explosions of percussive accompaniment to the sound of his laughter. The archer drew his arrow and watched it soar through the night sky until it struck Junkenstein.
Dr. Junkenstein is dead. Is he though? Is he?
The Reaper had been fed.
We must ask ourselves though, what is death?
See that which is unseen. On the left! The attack is coming from the right!
Oh boom, that was beautiful. Now I'm at 43% accuracy. Favorite anime? Well, I have a favorite anime.
Be prepared when I don't say I don't really watch anime.
That is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Assassination Classroom. Or Berserk.
However, if I have to pick from the few that I have watched, I would probably pick
In the midst of the battle,
either Assassination Classroom or Rising of the Shield Hero. The only
really
current
like
anime
ReZero,
I watched.
and then I watched one something Bahamut. I really like that one too. I have so many things to watch. It's so funny. Can I get? What's your favorite anime, Fear, if you have one? What's your favorite movie? She doesn't have one.
I don't watch.
Happy.
What did I say? I said that's like the worst thing to ask me anymore.
and the monster fell, just as he
That's a Final Fantasy ever.
battered.
I mean, Advent Children is good, but it's also a Final Fantasy VII thing, so gives it an unfair advantage.
Play the game, me. Thank you.
You play the game.
Excellence is its own.
My place is One Piece and Demon Slayer. Nice.
The cards have selected me.
I've heard good things about Demon Slayer. I have heard good things about Demon Slayer. Do I have an alphabet? No, I do not. Alright. This is where I'm going to end it. I'm gonna finish my homework first, and then yeah,
Go to
we'll be
bed
back
'cause
tomorrow.
You're tired.
Whenever you see this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Appreciate everyone who watched. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back later. Peace.